I am casting myself out to a few places. We're going to see who can pop in because I know a lot of us are most likely offline at this point. But I'm Samantha and I'm the founder and I see all these people. Hi, Jay! Merry Christmas, Jay! Happy Hanukkah! Merry Christmas to you. Let me know if you're here. Our West Coast people, I'm not super late, but our East Coast, I am way off time. Okay. Happy holidays. Let's celebrate our year with Vintage Jewelry Addicts. We're going to be talking about some really fun things, top sellers, what's happening in the new year. We're just going to have a fun little holiday chat. Merry Christmas. So here's what happened. I received a text from my stepmom and my father this morning that my stepmom is really sick and we were going to see them. We were going to be driving right now, like literally on the road right now. So she's sick. So my husband and I were like, okay, do we drive here? Do we go to this family member's house? We do this. And it's like, you know what? Let's just stay home. We're going to stay home, order from our favorite restaurant, and watch The Matrix Reloaded because I just saw The Matrix for the first time a few days ago. So now I have to watch The Matrix Reloaded. So those are my holiday plans. So I'm sorry, guys, to be late. We just got caught up in some like family conversations. And so I was like, I can't go live at 12. I want to share this also in the chat. And if you are tuning in and I have not met you yet, I would love to meet you. Let me know in the comments. Say hello. Where are you from? What's going on with your holiday plans? What are you celebrating the next few days? Are you not celebrating? Or are you celebrating New Year's? Or are you celebrating the end of 2024? We are live for our holiday founders chat. Come say hi. Okay, cool. So we shared that out. Oh, shoot. I shared the community. I didn't share the actual live. Click here to join. There we go. Okay. And I'm seeing the numbers change, so I'm not sure who's here. Decorator Crab, K Treasures, Lori Hill. I believe Stephanie is here. Design Maven. S Long. Good as News. I love those names. So we're going to see who is giving our subscribers some great some great shout outs. Join in if you can. Okay. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jay. Okay. Here we go. All right, guys. So if you are here, again, let me know. I am Samantha. I am the founder of Vintage Jewelry Addicts, and we have been almost 1 year in operation since a relaunch. We officially relaunched in April of 2024. So April of 2025, it will have been 1 full year under the new branding of Vintage Jewelry Addicts, because before that, we were actually a clothing and accessories community. And I decided, you know what, let's niche. Let's make this fairly size free, easy items to sell, easy items to source, easy items to store. And so Vintage Jewelry Addicts was born because personally, when I would encounter people who were buying jewelry from me or selling jewelry, it was just like they were addicted. Like they just bought a lot and they couldn't stop. It was truly an addiction. And so that's how the name Vintage Jewelry Addicts was born. For those of you that are using the app, you can always visit us on desktop at vintagejewelryaddicts.com. The Android app is hopefully coming soon. Anyone who wants to sell as an Android user, we can give you a live-only app to use. And if you are an iPhone person, we have the full app for you, and that's what you can shop and list and sell live on. So I wanted to give, first and foremost, our amazing subscribers personal shout-outs. We opened up our subscriptions in August, and we have been growing as a subscriber community where our subscribers get access to promoted weekend live sales. So if you want to become a subscriber, it is currently $5.99 per month for the tier 1, which gives you access to booking those weekend live sale slots. And you also get access to the rest of our subscriber posse. We have an entire chat channel for you guys. I suggest signing up for that before January 1st because you'll be grandmothered into that price. What does that mean? That means on January 1st, for anyone who's new, tier 1 subscribers will be $9.99 per month. Level 2 and level 3 will not change pricing, so you don't have to rush to subscribe at level 2, level 3. You can do that at any time. Level 2 is $14.99, and level 3, which comes with reduced commission, is $29.99 a month. But we have a ton of subscribers who have been truly building this marketplace from the ground up. And so I first want to give them a proper shout out. I'm going to open up my subscriber list here. Give me a second. Marketplace. Let's see here. Subscriptions. Okay, so first, straight out the gate, we get to congratulate and thank Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures. She's been a huge contribution. She's a full-time vintage reseller. She's hardcore, and Diana is so lovely, has great pieces, and I'm so grateful to her for being a subscriber. She also sells on other marketplaces here on District, so you can find her elsewhere. Bead Goddess. Bead Goddess, I don't know her first name. She is a recent addition to Vintage Jewelry Addicts subscriber posse. But Bead Goddess, we see you. Thank you for being a member of our subscriber community. Shelly of Vintage Forward. Shelly is incredible. She also comes to us as a seller with other marketplaces. She is all over the place and has great energy. Jamie of Flippin' Vintiques. Jamie is our live sale assistant and community assistant. She has truly been the reason that we've been able to grow because I do run a couple other businesses. So I need the support. And so Jamie is incredible, and she helps with all of our weekend live sales, with promoting, with onboarding new sellers, with helping new sellers to sign up for our new seller spotlight. So if you have heard from Jamie of Flippin' Vintiques in your DMs, she has shared some great information with you. Definitely check that out. And please thank her for her hard work. She has been just an integral piece of this machine that is Vintage Jewelry Addicts. Cherie of French Rose Vintage. Cherie comes to us with a crazy established eBay background. She's like top tier eBay seller. And then we have Debbie of Gypsy Warrior. Her full name is Gypsy Warrior Artist Healer Dealer. She formerly owned a store, and she also sells at different antique malls, and she has some incredible inventory. Mickey of Heightened Normal Designs. Mickey is a handmade creator. We do welcome handmade creators to Vintage Jewelry Addicts. You don't have to sell just vintage, so just an FYI about that. Jen of Hints of Violet. Jen is also all over the World Wide Web as a seller. She sells everywhere. Poshmark Live, Instagram Live, whatnot. And so it really is a pleasure to have her as a subscriber. Jenny of Jen's Vintage Wonderland. She's also a fairly new subscriber. She's going to get started hosting live sales next year. Kristen of Keenly Kristen. Kristen, we love Kristen. She has that Sunday night spot. She's always so excited. She makes me so excited about jewelry. Like you guys, I mean, I'd say all of our subscribers, all of our sellers make me excited about jewelry. But Kristen in particular, Kristen just has a way about communicating about jewelry. Maria of Maria Luna Magica. Shout out to Maria. She, I think, started her live sale journey with us. Maria, am I not mistaken? I don't know if you're here. I think we were one of your first platforms, and I'm so honored. Mecca of Mecca Vintage Muse. Melody of Melody Jones. Melody, we're going to talk a lot about Melody momentarily. Melody has been a leader as a vintage seller here on Vintage Jewelry Addicts. Michelle of Mishong 12. Michelle is also a new subscriber and will be getting started with live sales very soon. Nancy of Nancy's Vintage Treasures. Shout out to you, Nancy. Remember, if you're tuning in, Nancy, when you were just learning how to sell live, and look at you now. You're amazing. Jenya of Phoenix Treasures. Jenya comes to us with also a varied resale background. She sells everything. She has a massive showroom in Florida, and she buys out storage units. She'll be speaking to us on January 6th. I have to make the flyer, but January 6th, she'll be speaking to us all about how to buy storage units. Rhonda of RH Jewels 7491, also a new subscriber. Rose of Rose Cove Vintage. Unfortunately, Rose is in Canada and can't ship. But I think that the strike just finished. So, Rose, we hope to have you host a live sale ASAP. Sarah of Who Knew Mercantile. Sarah jumped right in, feet first. Sarah has great energy, great inventory. We so appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah, for being a subscriber. I think you joined in December, so you're also fairly new. Amy of South Jersey Mama's Shop. Poor Amy, she got sick. She was going to host on Friday or Sunday. It was Sunday, so it was 2 nights ago. But there is something going around here, at least on the East Coast. So she was unable to host. Starbright Collect. Oh, I didn't notice you. Starbright Collect is a brand new subscriber. And they subscribed a few days ago and we missed. Oh my gosh, Starbright Collect. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I will send you a message right now. There's a click open. Okay, I'll have to send it later. Jay of the Jade Peacock. She's in the chat. Jay has been an OG subscriber with us. Thank you so much, Jay. Great inventory. She sells everywhere as well. So you can find Jay, other marketplaces, other platforms. And then Elsie of the Thrifting Teacher. She is our New York subscriber. I moved here from New York. Also Jay's in New York, right? Sorry, Jay. I'm like sharing information about you, but you're upstate New York, and Elsie of the Thrifting Teacher is in the city, New York. Erin of Vintage Girl Erin. Oh, what? You subscribed on the next. What? I feel awful. Oh my God, I miss this. Welcome, Vintage Girl Erin, as a subscriber. I'm going to make sure that I shout you guys out in the chat. Vintage Girl Erin has been a top buyer. And I am so excited. If you're watching, I don't know if you're here, Erin, but we would love to have you selling live ASAP. So we will get you that calendar so that you can schedule for January. And then last but not least, we have Jody of the Vintage Vault. So Jody, she comes to us also with a brick and mortar. Oh no, wait, we have one more seller. But Jody comes to us with a brick and mortar background. Jody, unfortunately, was her store was a part of a historic flood. And so her store was flooded and she was unable to reopen. So she had to, turn to online selling and live selling. And I believe her first live sale was with Vintage Jewelry Addicts. On that note, I just want to let you guys know we welcome all levels. We hope that we're as inclusive as possible. We offer coaching and support with our different levels of subscriptions so that if you are new to live selling, you can get some hand holding. And then finally, we have, I'm blanking on their name, tip of my tongue, but Vintiques of Iowa, who subscribed November 25th. So also a fairly new subscriber. So guys, I don't know how many subscribers that is. We are approaching about 20, and we would love to have you guys as a member of the community with the best grandmothered rate. You can purchase a year or you can just purchase monthly. If you purchase a year, it is a 10% discount. All you have to do is go to vintagejewelryaddicts.com because you can't sign up for the subscription on the app. Unfortunately, you have to actually go to the desktop. So I will be announcing that with a flyer. I'll also be announcing the fact that all of our subscribers, Jay, listen in, 0% commission for Vintage Jewelry Addicts on January 1st. So we can't reduce the commission to district, but we can completely eliminate it for Vintage Jewelry Addicts. That will be on January 1st, which is New Year's Day. And it's a Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So we encourage you guys to go live and to make some money. and to sell some jewelry, sell some nice pretties, some nice treats. And we will do that, at least quarterly, to show our appreciation, to support you guys. So that's another perk of being a subscriber, are those 0% commission days. We did one which was completely 0% minus the processing fees, which we still had to pay, or you guys still had to pay, on Black Friday. That was a really special event. And yeah, that was awesome. So our subscribers, woo-hoo, you guys. All right, so let me take a sip here. You guys don't have access to this, but I do. I have access to daily sales, weekly sales, and monthly sales. And I just wanted to take a time, and I might make this into like a little infographic for you guys. We're really on the verge of something huge. And admittedly, I haven't given promoting Vintage Jewelry Addicts a lot of time outside of the organic promotion, but live sales, right? Not a new thing, not an old thing, but still a new thing for the mainstream. It's starting to hit the news and the media about live selling here in the US. And so you're seeing more news stations and the Wall Street Journal and like these business publications, whatever, talking about it, because the industry is just growing at the speed of light. And so anyone who hasn't engaged in a live sale yet will most likely be introduced to live selling in 2025 as a customer or a seller or a viewer. So we're really on the verge of something huge. It feels like it's already massive, but it's not. It's still growing. And so being a part of it now is amazing, because you're going to get the advantage of when things really start to pop. So Vintage Jewelry Addicts today, we have, really quickly, how many members do we have? We have approximately 3,800 members. I have a feeling that by the end of January, we'll have hit 5,000. Our sales since the beginning of, so we were a completely different brand before called Vintage Boss Babes, sold clothing as well. But let me show you guys our all-time sales. If you include that, hold on guys, insights. If you include what we were when we first were founded, which was February 2023. So we're coming up on 2 years. $117,600. That blows my mind. Now let's just talk about this year. So 2024. And that is with the jewelry focus. Maybe a little bit of clothing at the very beginning. Are you guys ready for this? Almost $80,000. Now, this does include taxes and shipping, so it's not 100% the inventory. But you guys can see that across 2 years, it was $117,000. 1 year, it was $80,000. So next year, or 2025, we should probably double that and do $160,000 for the year. And I would love to have you guys be a part of that movement of being more sustainable, of choosing vintage, of choosing secondhand. Doesn't have to be vintage. Vintage is technically, 20 years or older. Now, our average order value, this includes taxes and also shipping, is $13.66. This year, does anyone, okay, we have 8 viewers, so it's not a ton of viewers, but if anyone's paying attention, do you want to guess how many orders have been placed this year in 2024? How many orders? And then I'm going to give a shout out to our top sellers and our top buyers. I don't see any guesses. That's okay, guys. I know you're here. 5,970 orders. Whoa. Now we have 3,800 members, 3,133 of them, which were added this year. So again, while we were founded February 2023, the growth has happened this year. Okay, let's talk about top sellers and then top buyers. If she's still in the comments, I believe Jay is here. Jay, I want to give you a really exciting shout out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are number 9 on the leaderboard for the year 2024. Jay has sold 137 items in 2024. Number 1 on the leaderboard, and I don't believe she's here, and I'm going to have to give her really, really special shout out, is Melody of Melody Jones. She has sold 1,057 items. You're so welcome. You did that. I didn't do that. Flippin' Vintiques, Jamie, 778 items. Number 2. Debbie of Gypsy Warrior, 668 items. Kristen of Keenly Kristen, 637 items. Amy of South Jersey Mama Shop, 503 items. Cherie of French Rose Vintage, 256 items. Diana of Arctic Angels Treasures, 223 items. Maria, if she's still here, are you here, Maria? 156 items. Jay, again, number 9, 137. And number 10, she's actually not a live seller, is Velquita of V-Pain, 110 items. Nancy of Nancy's Vintage Treasures, 101. I'm number 12 on the leaderboard. I've sold 99 items. Hints of Violet, one behind me, 98 items. We have to get her back. Heather of Leedy Levendale was very active for a minute this summer. She sold 97 items. Elsie of the Thrifting Teacher, 86. Sarah, who just started, 64. Sarah's going to be a force to be reckoned with next year. 64 items. Sherry of 512 Vintage, 53. Jenya has sold 53 of Phoenix Treasures. Wow, you guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with. My goodness. I'm trying to see. Okay, of our subscribers, Shelly of Vintage Forward, 52 items. Rose Cove Vintage, 46. Vintage Vault, 44. Height and Normal Designs, 33. Let's see, any other subscribers here? Bead Goddess, 15. And I'm seeing if there's any. Vintiques of Iowa, 8 items. She just started. Trying to see if there's anybody else who's a subscriber. I don't see anybody else who's a subscriber. Let's talk about our top buyers. And I want to see. Hi, Maria. Maria, congratulations. Maria's number 8. And we still have a few more days left. We still have this weekend, obviously. So anything could happen. Anything could happen. Top buyers. Oh my goodness. Can we get it up for Terry of Misbehave, our top buyer in the community? Thank you so much, Terry. I don't know if she's tuning in. I'm going to give her a special shout out as well. Oh no, Terry's a Warrior Girl. I'm sorry. Misbehave. I forget Misbehave's actual name. If someone could remind me in the chat. Misbehave, 467 orders. Warrior Girl, 8118, 424 orders. Nancy of Nancy Stauffenberger, 44, 427 orders. And I can't believe this. Jamie of Flippin' Vintiques is number 4 for purchases. Pamela of RMC Gary, 8679, number 5. Vintage Girl Erin, number 6. Eve of Caves of Chaos, number 7. David of David Men, number 8. Dimples, number 9. And who's number 10? Lindsay of Lindsay Martell. She's also behind Rose Cove Vintage. Nancy of Nancy's Vintage Treasures. Kay Marie of Cam Cam. I know Kay Marie personally. Lulu's Lovely Treasures. Sally D myself. I'm on the customer leaderboard. Melody of Melody Jones, Abby 1227, Nori Bryce, Gypsy Warrior also on the leaderboard, Slang at Life, Lynn of Del Lynn, Melody of Misho, or I think it's Melanie of Misho Dang, 12, Steelbird 7676, Always, Dawn, Taranda, circa 2020. And I will read one more page, guys. Arctic Angels Treasures, Bronan, D. Collins, Debbie DeTulio, who comes to us from Facebook. I know Debbie. Stephanie of S. Mosley, Hood to Holy Jewels. I love that name. Corinne, Maria is on the buyer leaderboard. Thank you, Maria. And Majestic 23, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And again, we relaunched in April. We really started to make things happen in July. So July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 6 months. 6 months of like, we're doing this. And all of these great results. And so I'm so excited for 2025. We will continue with our new seller promotion. We will continue with our subscriber promoted weekend sales. We will continue, I believe, with our Tuesday trades, unless the organizers decide to change that up. And we will grow. And a big initiative of 2025 will be collaborating with other marketplaces here on District. How can we work together? How can we help support, bring more awareness to one another's marketplaces, and work within the borders of District. District is quickly going to become a leading platform and name in the live selling space. Those of us who also sell in Whatnot, we know how quickly Whatnot has grown. And so District as a community-based live sale platform will be growing as well. I believe Whatnot was founded in 2019 and really, really popped last year. So give District this year and boom, it's going to reach the masses. Anyone who is here who wants to apply as a seller, know that it's always open for you to apply as a seller. If you're not active within about 3 months, we will message you. And if you don't reply, we will deactivate your selling status, but that's okay. You can always reapply. And we do offer coaching. So if you have never sold before and you are just like, I don't know what, how, where, when, why, how to start, just know that we do offer coaching at some really great costs. It will either be with myself or Jamie of Flippin' Boutiques. We'll host it on Zoom. We will hold your hand and you will be ready to go as a live seller. Also, another thing that I haven't pointed out, guys, is that today's sales on the platform already $101. Hold on. $101.83. Yesterday, $24.36. The last 2 days, 2.2. The last 30 days, 11,000. Now this does include tax and shipping, so it's a little inaccurate just based on like the actual cost of the good, but still, we are a microeconomy that is so powerful. We can support one another, and there's just so much freedom. There's so much. Excited. I hope you guys are excited. We are going to have one more, subscriber weekend before 2025. Those of us that are new subscribers, I will be shouting you out. Finally, I'm sorry I missed that you had signed up. If you sign up to get that better deal of $5.99 a month versus the $9.99 a month, and we miss you, please just announce yourself in the subscriber chat. Jamie will be in touch with you with some follow-up information, and we can get you booking live sales ASAP for the month of January or to finish out the year, because I think we still have a couple of spots open for this weekend. I have to take a look. Hello, Johnny. Welcome from Facebook. I just hope you guys have a safe and happy holiday. If anyone is sick, I'm so sorry, because definitely there's something going around. Take care of yourself. Be easy on yourself. Express gratitude for what you have. And I am so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for this community. To be living in this time that I'm living is a beautiful, powerful thing. And the best thing we can do is, choose kindness toward one another. So thank you so much. Again, guys, I'm Samantha. I am the founder of Vintage Jewelry Addicts. And if you are celebrating tonight, tomorrow, the next few days, Please have a wonderful time, and we will see you again this weekend for another marathon prime time Vintage Jewelry Addicts live sale weekend. Thank you for buying, selling, and collecting with us, because we are crazy, awesome, addicted. All right, y'all. Goodbye for now, and I will see you again this weekend. Thank you, Maria, for all that you do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and you didn't answer my question. Was Vintage Jewelry Addicts your first live sale? I forget if you had hosted elsewhere or if you had made your debut with us. I'm just curious. It was. So there you have it, guys. If you have never sold live, just know that, I mean, my intention is to really foster amazing sellers in a space that is, how do I say, education focused, so that you don't feel left out. And so that you can take these skills and apply them to other platforms, because you can sell live with a lot of different, apps. And so you can build a huge business because you have this skill set. So let us help you by becoming a seller and choosing to become a subscriber. Oh, I'm so glad, Maria. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm going to jump. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy New Year.